This is Brendan, and we are watching Alligator X. Go to Alligator X, and then wait for my countdown. Pause the video if necessary. I will count down from 5, and then I will say play, at which point you will press the play button as shown on the screen, and then you will watch the movie at the same time as me, so you can follow my commentary. Alright, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. We finally got it. And I was worried I was going to be at this all night. I think those of you who watch this with me and then watch the How to Understand video will understand it much better.
Sheriff?
Hey, go ahead, Tom.
Yeah, looks like we might have found
Then, for those of you who don't understand me, there's a chance you could understand it even less. Anyway. I have to move this. It's not properly positioned. That's a mannequin hand. It's not real.
No sign of Pappy either? But Sheriff, you know, he's been on 3 days.
I switched it to the image of Pappy.
They've been on a
Hey, I'm
club
Pepe.
with
He switched it to the
Tom,
image.
but I went by Pappy's office and his gear is still there, including all his
No,
papers.
Pappy's right there.
They probably just on a business somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. But I've had 3 people go
Missing this month, and I don't want to add to that
number. So keep searching and tell me what you find, all right?
All right, we'll get back at you, Chief. Whoa, whoa now. The hell was that?
Hmm.
You seen something, bud? Must have been a gate or something.
You can hear the audio, so you should know if you're synced up with my movie.
Bud? Bud?
Might just get us copyright again, and then the worst case scenario, we do a 3rd session of this with no audio, and then it's literally just still images throughout with me talking and nothing else. But I'll try and keep it as interesting as possible, I promise. Paul Wall. Then they show a wall right after. This is what gets you copyright right here. The Mortal Kombat soundtrack. Already mentioned that. I'm gonna delete that crap. It's okay, I came up with a new method of avoiding copyright via music. It's called take the phone and put it as far away from the speakers as possible. And I do apologize ahead of time if I keep hitting the screen. It's a very me thing. Alright, so we have this nice information center. The Alligator Bayou
Hello?
tour.
No.
Tour
Daddy's not here.
information.
This is his daughter. Oh, hi, Jeannie.
What does that say?
Yes, it has been.
Some of our, I don't know.
I don't know where he is.
Thank you to the Bayou.
Well, I wasn't aware he owed money to the bank. No, I had no idea. He's not here because he's missing. What do you suggest if we can't pay? Sell.
I thought she was asking me.
He's gonna want to buy swampland. It isn't exactly prime real estate, if you know what I'm saying. Well, okay. Well, we'll have to think it over. Okay. Bye, Jeannie.
I love how the failed stream is still streaming. I'm streaming 2 videos at once apparently on this channel. Never thought it was possible.
Oh, you have got to be kidding me. Froggy!
Anybody who does any amount of work, whether it be very little or a whole lot of work for a video,
Hell off my property!
I think everybody can agree that the most work you do is fighting the technical difficulties that occur in the process of trying to
That's beside the
live stream a video or edit a video. I would say are the 2 biggest obstacles.
How the hell did you know I was back anyway? What are you checking up on me now?
Relax, okay? I didn't know you were back. I heard your daddy and Lefty were out fishing.
But yeah, I don't want to do horror movies. I want to do sci-fi movies because there's too many families. My audience is too family friendly. So,
Trust the sheriff's word as a Richard
you
mechanic.
know, just can't afford to ruin everyone's minds with this horror crap.
Well, let me tell you, lots of people around here are just as smart as...
Can't do it.
Damn it, Froggy, the boat's on fire again!
Won't do.
Plus, the sci-fi movies get the bigger budget. I mean, I've said that like 3 times now, so it must be true.
Measurements. Jeannie down the bank said they may be taking this place back. And since your pappy won't do a
He
deal,
hates you, Charles.
since he won't,
Well, since he will, then I won't. Then he can. If I do,
He'd
then
rather
sure.
die than sell it to you. To anyone. He loves this place.
that's what Lefty said.
That's what Reddy said.
These man and some others too.
Lefty. It's like the
He's really, really
let's get invisible.
Oh, well. So now you're into investments.
Yeah. It's called real estate. Maybe you heard of it.
So what, you just give up teaching
I'm just
too?
gonna name the other video.
Yes.
What?
Let's watch Alligator
I
X
decided that academia was not for me.
pre-stream. Because I don't really want to get rid of it because it's a funny fail, you know?
Far too dangerous.
I like to look back on my failures and laugh.
Mediocrity.
So now you're buying swampland?
Oh my god. YouTube Studio, community guidelines warning. Your content has been removed for community guides violation.
You were always too busy doing your stupid
You
science
detected
experiments.
content in your live stream that may belong to somebody else and was not corrected following repeated warnings of possible abuse. They never even warned me one time.
Now, all of a sudden you want it?
If you
Why?
believe your content does not violate guidelines, well, I don't even know what the video is.
Just give your pappy a message.
Which one is it? I have 3 Alligator X videos.
Well, he won't. But if I see him,
This has no impact on your channel.
get off my property.
Okay, good. It shouldn't. It was 6 minutes. But I told you guys, see? I'm willing to fight YouTube for you guys. Alright, we still got another 5-minute video though.
Trespassing right now.
This kills you. She left a small town for me in my big city.
I just called it Let's Watch Alligator X Fail. sure everyone's laughing with me right now.
You okay?
Yeah, we were just talking.
Down by the bayou.
Little extreme.
Well, I was considering shooting an extremely large ego.
I would love to live on the bayou.
So, how long has he been back anyway?
A few months. Since he got fired from the college.
Wait, he got fired? He said he quit.
Actually, he was banned from teaching anywhere, Louisiana or the U.S.
For what?
I don't know exactly. Something
I would love to live
testing on animals.
anywhere
Clone a tiger.
in nature, actually. I would live in the middle of a field
Yeah.
if I could support myself,
From where?
From the dead.
you know. I guess technically
And a fact.
you could live in the bayou, you know, you could purchase a shack
These parts don't take
or
kindly
build
to
one, I don't know.
Scientists trying to play God.
Well, he's got to be crushed. He loved teaching. The only thing I loved about him was his passion for knowledge and passing it on. Well, what the hell? I mean, why wouldn't he tell me something like that?
Probably thought you knew. Everyone else around here does.
Well, I don't exactly keep up with the local gossip.
I'm glad we have the rating though, TV 14. So if you're 14 and up, you can watch this. I actually don't know what that means because there's so many I know rated R, PG-13, and rated X. What's TV 14? Let's see right now. I'm gonna look it up. TV 14. Yeah, I was right. It's not suitable for anybody under the age of 14. So, see what I told you guys. I'm family friendly now.
No. Not yet.
You know, all about gathering the kids and the adults together on the couch around burnt popcorn that mom put in the microwave and didn't cook all the way,
How worried should I be?
so they can watch Alligator X
Stop drinking and fishing?
and listen to me.
You know your pappy likes to disappear from time to time. Kind of reminds me of someone else I know.
Pappy's probably a hunter, so he
Yes,
probably
I am
disappeared
like
on
that.
one of his hunting trips.
But honestly, I think you know him better than
Oh.
I do at this point.
I'm sorry, we're supposed to be understanding this. There's a clock in the background there, and his head's in the way, so I can't read what the time is. It's 2:12 p.m.
Pappy pretty well.
I guess that adds up.
Look really good. I always knew the country life suited you more than the city life.
I never pay attention to anything in the background unless I'm doing these kinds of
Looks
videos.
good on you.
Well, thanks.
And since I literally just started doing these kinds of videos,
Ugh,
I
really?
just started paying attention. Pappy's happy, yeah.
Henry? He's a deputy?
Well, the verdict is still out on that. Yeah, Henry, go ahead.
I found Lefty. Oh wait, no. I found the right half of Lefty.
Is Pappy
My
there?
bad. Oh no. Saint Gabriel Police. At least they were able to afford some really nice
He is now.
police issue vehicles. Yeah.
Yup. Gator? Ain't that what got the hand the first time?
They have really nice uniforms too.
No, that was his sticks. Maybe this thing looks like it was ripped clean off. If it was a gator, there'd be. Wait a second.
Which would make me feel good if I was in the bayou.
That would be one big alligator. Yeah, too big. Did you call that me?
You knew it was coming.
What was I supposed to
Can you guys tell when the screen
You were the first
when the
guy on
screen
the
dims?
scene. Look,
I'm supposed to have that turned off.
When we're wearing the badge, it's not
it's sheriff. Whatever. So how's your luck?
Oh man, I really don't want to be dealing with that the entire time.
She looked good. You're gonna have to go with state forensics. Thanks. I'm not gonna know what this was until they get here.
Where are you going?
Going to tell Bud and Tom we may have a man-eating gator in our swamp. Don't worry, they're gonna find him. Probably out fishing.
Yeah, that's what everyone keeps saying. Then how come you aren't with them?
Well, to be Miss Laura, I really ain't been working for your daddy.
I've been working for the
A whole lot no more.
power company.
So why are you working now?
Well, they gone, so I figure it's a bone time to swing by and fix up the boat.
Throw 3x in the pond.
Anytime, rain or shine.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Knocked on the office door. There's no answer. Y'all still giving tours?
Then what? Sorry, boy, we closed. Anyway, it's supposed to rain.
Correct me if I'm wrong, sir. That sign says anytime, rain or shine.
That's true, but we closed.
I was hoping to get a sunset tour. See, my girlfriend's over there, and I wanted to propose to her as the sun sets.
In a swamp?
Yes, ma'am. We went on one of Pappy's tours last year before we went off the bases. Is he around?
No, I'm sorry, he's not around.
Okay, I can pay cash. $200. I mean, 300 even. Please, ma'am? I ship out next week. I just want to know I have something to come back to. Man is the one.
Listen here, boy.
Make it 500 and you have yourself a deal.
Use it never.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm gonna go grab Manny.
The heck? I just turned on someone's stream.
You heard the boy, he ships out next week. And Pappy needs the money, and as you say, anytime, rain or shine.
But I can't drive the boat. Pappy's still not paying me. And you
When
ain't been
Pappy's
in the swamp
happy,
in some time. Katrina done changed a
10.
lot.
Everyone's slappy.
Still know
So
this swamp. How much could it have changed?
it's the Kardashians. Kim Kardashian must infiltrate the swamp with the prehistoric creatures to ensure the future relationship. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm just saying she looks a little overdressed for the swamp. I'm not sure if that's a thing, underdressing, but I'm trying to think if I've ever been to a swamp. I mean, I'm sure I have. I mean, I was in Georgia for quite a
The
while.
sun seems to be setting. Can we go to that spot that Pappy calls his spot? You know, with the tree and where the sun sets on the horizon?
Yes, of course. Pappy's spot.
I was
Sure,
there
I'll take you
for,
there.
well, at least 6 months.
Sorry. Just take a moment.
Okay, that may or may not be accurate. Okay, actually, yeah, that sounds about right. I would say, yeah, I'd say 5 to 6 months, something like that. Trying to think, I don't think I remember any swamps.
This isn't the right spot at all. The sun's dropping like a bad habit.
Well, come down, try it.
But then also the terrain,
No, it's not nice. You gotta get to that spot before
the
the sun sets.
What for?
place they're in right now,
We'll get there. I promise.
the swamp. I also don't remember those kinds of trees, so I mean, I'm acting like a swamp's the hardest thing in the world to find, but
What the heck is that?
I can't think of one
Nothing. It's
anywhere near where I am now. So
Great.
fine. Chill out.
Look, wait. I paid $500 for this tour.
500? I thought it was 200 or 300.
What are we looking for anyway?
Don't worry, I'll get us there. Something's caught in the engine. If we can just get it on land, I can get it out and,
My foot is itchy.
we can be on our way.
Alright. Well, there's an ad break right now, so quick break.
And the winner is Bounty. One and done. Bounty, the quicker picker-up.
Coming to you fresh faced from home with new Lash Blast Clean Mascara. 10 times the volume, clean formula that's cruelty-free and vegan. Works for me, works for us, works for the planet. New Lash Blast, the clean mascara that works from CoverGirl.
Alright, back just in time. The way I'm trying to watch this is the worst possible way anybody could watch a movie. And all the excessive squeaking you're hearing is my bed.
You can't afford that.
Can't even go an hour and a half at the desk for you guys. So you gotta hear what sounds like somebody playing with a balloon full of air and unwrapping a candy bar.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Yes! Yes, yes, yes! I got it!
I heard! Congratulations!
Caramel's a
Oh my god, are you bleeding?
tough nut to crack.
Oh, it's from the shirt I just pulled from the engine.
Blood looks fresh.
It's Pappy's rag.
Matt? Wait, where's she going?
Take him over to that point. Come and get it.
Come and get it. Okay, they're using sonar technology right now. What does sonar mean? I typed in snore, my bad. I typed in snore again, what the heck? Sonar is a system for the detection of objects underwater and for measuring the water's depth by emitting sound pulses and detecting or measuring their return after being reflected. That's what it is. Oh my gosh. I just quit all my caffeine quickly. It's okay if a 14-year-old can take this, so can I.
Get back in the boat! Get back in the boat!
Hey there, Mama. Looking for the kid? I love the smell of fresh gator bait in the morning.
No, the smell of fresh.
Don't you?
It was the guy from that Rob Zombie movie that dresses up as the clown. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Apologies, guys. My phone. I'm gonna see if I can do this on stream. I don't really like to bring up my personal details and information on the screen, so but turned on.
This isn't about Laura. This is about you.
Cost to do.
Be your own man.
Now I know you guys saw my Wi-Fi, so I'm already just gonna call it out. But thankfully, none of you probably live anywhere near me, and you wouldn't have my Wi-Fi password anyway. So suck it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I should antagonize you if I'm showing you the personal details on my phone. So, but I already explained. I don't really care. It's the whole point. Whole point is to show you every last piece of vital information in my life.
Isn't that the first rule of murder?
Oh, and this movie, of course.
Look, until we find the body, and I mean a full body, then we just got to keep the faith. That is one really big tooth.
I don't know, bro. There's something out there. It's big.
The city didn't teach you much patience. Oh, hey, Ron. No, I'm sorry. I thought you were Laura. Okay, just relax. Okay, we'll find them. All right, but just give me a holler if you hear anything, okay?
Wait, where are you going?
I gotta go to Pappy's. Laura did come home from her tour last night.
Maybe she went back to that doctor.
You know, somehow I doubt that. She tried to shoot him yesterday.
Really? Cool. So, what should I do?
Call forensics. And a vet or something. Find out what that blood is in that tooth. Find out.
At least you guys know why I use my tablet now.
Wait, I thought you said no bodies, no monster.
I lied.
Sorry, all I showed was my Wi-Fi. Which technically, well, never mind. Void statement. I just had to make sure. I really do have to be secure when I'm doing this kind of stuff. I don't care if you guys see what's going on, but I have to make sure password sensitive information, crap like that, isn't distributed amongst the internet. But that's why they invented biometrics, for people like me.
Buy up this place too?
You know, that's a pretty good idea. Maybe. This isn't a social call. What have I done wrong now? Ooh, well, where do I begin? Gonna give me a ticket. Arrest me for trespassing. I got friends in the governor's office that can make your life very, very...
The Australian government's office.
Where were you last night? Pretty simple question, John.
I was here. All night. Bartender. Jeannie down the bank was here. That would be yesterday. You were there.
It looked to me like you guys were having some kind of fight.
She's business. She had a shotgun. She is a...
I should be watching my movies on my tablet anyway, but
The tour last night.
I prefer to stream with the tablet.
She went into the swamp.
What I realize is that Tubi has better quality movies than Netflix and Hulu,
Your little experiments get loose.
and those are all paid services
Experiments.
that I use knowingly. I could just use this for free.
Real estate.
I mean, this is where my content comes from anyways, unless I'm doing a video. I mean, I got that Amazon video I've
Maybe she was just
been
out there
prepping for you guys
to raise a little more money for Pappy so that
to go
he didn't have
over
to sell his land to creeps
the
like you.
mystery behind Amazon video.
'Cause someone really should be out there looking for my wife. Ex-wife.
Ex-wife, I get it. Alligator X. The alligator was his ex-wife.
Because if I find out you had anything to do with her disappearance, so help me God.
Him talk without moving? We're hearing his thought.
Looky, got it. Yeah, it's gonna work, Larry.
Lefty and Pappy. We mixed Lefty DNA with Pappy DNA, and what do we get? Distilled water.
What are you doing? I told you to do it like he told us to do it. What's wrong with you? Right here on this one.
Oh, I was like, why is everything echoing? It's because she's suffering from a minor concussion. By the way, I'm a doctor, so I'm not a doctor, obviously. But I'm assuming she suffered some sort of head damage, brain damage, and
Real happy.
so that's why they're giving us that whole echo effect there.
You awake?
I think what I said before made more sense.
Weren't we, Larry? Thought you might have passed before your time.
How about you take a ride on the train, sister?
Get to know you.
When you smoke a cigarette backwards, then you know what it's all about to be in the swamp. Sorry, I don't know what it is about this guy. He's just...
You want to see my monster?
Whoa! His rattlesnake.
I'll show it to you. I guarantee you. Who gave this to you? Your boyfriend?
You can have it. You can have it. Just go.
Why is he trying to lick it?
Go, please.
Please just let it go. You can have it.
Look at that fire. I like that.
He's actually not an actor. He's just a guy they found.
You like it too, don't you?
Started filming him.
Harry?
What?
Hey, time.
Oh, yeah. This thing is gonna be the death of me. We got to stay on schedule.
Schedule? You wash your mouth.
But don't worry, I'm gonna come back for you.
No, no.
It's not even doing anything.
Let's go. Grab him.
Wait, where are you taking him?
Well, maybe to...
What are you doing with my fiance?
You get the... Wow. That was a little over the top. What is up with all this slow motion? Even the advertisements are in slow motion. But you guys know how I am with the sponsorships and the advertisements. But when I stream games, this is a different time. That was days ago. I'm a new person now. Practically reinvented myself. Now this is all I ever wanted to do, was just watch movies with you guys. But for some reason the internet has made it impossible. Anybody who knows Jack Frost, the Mutant Snowman, it's on Tubi, you can watch it. But I did that years ago, and it was my most popular YouTube video. Everyone still talks about it.
Years, everything's changed.
So things were a little different.
Katrina carved out a whole new swamp.
Well, you know, I tried, but I'm not stuck with that family. Yeah.
Yes, I do. Hey, how long before you get this boat running?
Running or running right?
Preferably running right. What's quicker?
Well, I got it running now. Barely.
I'm just glad I can watch something I'm comfortable with. It's appropriate.
Let's go.
I don't have to ramble on about nothing. This would be the equivalent to the audiobook, the Alligator X audiobook.
Stop. You know, official sheriff's business and all.
What's that in your hand? Tooth. You know about stuff like this? Wanna check it out?
What's that in your hand? Oh, it's just a giant prehistoric alligator tooth. Nothing you haven't seen before. Alright, here we go again. Sonar. Remember what sonar is, guys.
What? Look at me like that.
I would say use your words, but I mean, coming from me, that's a tall accusation to make.
Sick. Yeah, of course he's sick.
He's probably better at talking than I am, or equal at least.
Bring something like that back. Expect it to survive.
He's like, well, and I'm like, well, he,
Gator's still hungry. You want to feed him later or give him a little treat now?
for almost 2 years, I was producing music every single day for you guys.
You a soldier, you a Marine?
Most of which went towards Facebook, and anything that went to YouTube for you guys fell into the wayside because it was on a channel that none of you know about. So,
Whatever you need, I'll give
but doing that long and then doing this, I mean, yeah, I'd obviously rather be playing music, but you have to adjust to your environment, and this is the easiest thing for me to do where I currently live, which is not the same place I lived before, which is why I'm no longer making music and doing this instead. But I would much rather be doing this because I'm like 107 years old now, so just not physically capable moving my fingers across the strings, so it was going to come to this one day anyway.
See with the tooth. Whatever this creature is, it's dying.
Yeah, you can tell from the animal, the enamel.
It's brittle. And the residue around the gum.
It's brittle, and the residue,
It's
and the Scooby-Doo.
I'd say it's dry. drying out in the water. You dry out in the water. Simple. Osmosis.
That looks like...
Osmosis.
Oh. What's his name?
All of your
Help me out, guys.
creatures arrive in fresh water.
Andy Samberg.
The other. Very rarely will they ever adapt and live in both. The body of the freshwater fish has evolved to live in fresh water. If you put it in salt water, the salt will dry.
It might actually be him.
Salt content
Or a discount. I always say discount when it's not the real actor, but it looks like a discount Andy Samberg.
same thing. So
That whole thing started with me and my little brother when we were watching Pet Cemetery.
balances it out.
I think it was Bill Murray. The main actor was like Bill Murray in the Pet Cemetery remake, so we just called him like off-brand Bill Murray or something. And so that joke just kept going on, and it just never stops.
Back when those were dinosaurs, the plesiosaur was a giant aquatic reptile.
I swear there are Alligator X is like physically
Predator of the sea.
biting me as I'm watching this.
Giant teeth just like this.
This movie is having such a psychological impact on my mind.
So there's a dinosaur in Louisiana, Doc?
I'm in the swamp.
Well, technically, alligators are modern dinosaurs. Their ancestry goes back 200 million years. Their appearance has changed very little since then. They're the most highly evolved of all the reptiles. Perfectly equipped for survival.
You guys think this is great? Wait until you learn how to understand Clown Town.
Brings me back to the plesiosaur. Now, they found
You got a town
fossils
full of clowns,
from Texas to England.
and nobody else is there. It's just a few clowns that managed to drive away an entire population of people.
Your brothers. Yeah, I could
You're gonna
track
love
down
the
a lot of
explanation.
clues as to why you had read the complex. Maybe what we should do is compare this tooth to their bones. See if we can match.
I think I got like a stress rash from this.
I'd love to. But Tim says I gotta stay here and wait for forensics.
Hold on, I don't like this image.
Come tell you they don't know
There we go.
telltale.
The alligator.
Mystery. Lost a tooth.
YouTube's gonna be like, well,
Good choice.
you used 3 still images,
Getting you worried about Laura?
so
No.
you can either
Speaking of which,
submit a claim
nice try.
or
Brother asked me already.
Oh. Sorry. Just stick it on over there.
I've always seen YouTube as like the aunt that tries to be really nice to me, that I've been close with my whole life, but every now and again, like, she has to remind me that there are rules. Does it make any sense? That was a really cool still image, though, of the alligator.
I need to get a hold of Henry.
Henry, what's your 20? Henry, can
What's
you
your
hear me?
20,
Again, over?
man? Fine then, what's your 21?
Radios.
I'm sorry, I don't know police protocol or police talk. Wait, what's your 20? Is that what's your position?
How are you doing?
I'm just using
Besides not
common sense
answering
here.
Milwaukee? You be proud, bro. We're taking your advice about initiative. What? I said I'm investigating on my own.
I'm taking initiative. I'm doing my job. Be proud of
Have
me.
you heard from Laura? Bro? Henry, you're... Hey, bro. You there? When?
Is he saying bro? Or...
Cell phones.
See, he knew it.
Henry, can you hear me? Henry, come in! Turn on your damn radio!
Okay. Okay, everybody in the extremely small fishing boat, calm down.
What if I climb up this tree? Maybe I get better reception. Ain't that just a meat? Well, I don't know.
Climbing ladders,
Shot.
black cats, four-leaf clovers.
Hold on, Sheriff. Right there. You see that? It's right there. It's right there.
Where'd it go? Hold up, Sheriff. I don't see it. Where'd it go?
You see that thing?
Sheriff.
Oh, I forgot I have to restrict my humor.
You seen anything move underwater that quick?
I used to have this horrible habit of just saying anything I wanted during these streams.
Break it!
I don't see it. Where'd it go?
But now I have to watch what I say. Because anything can be offensive these days. At least Froggy leaped. Yeah, there you go. Use your handgun. Shoot the giant alligator. That'll work. Probably be like throwing a rock at it. I think reptiles have really tough skin.
Mandy, look at me. Mandy. We need to get out of here. Mandy. We need to get out of here. Okay?
I don't know. I've seen plenty of alligators and crocodiles in real life. I've just never touched one, so can't be sure.
We can't escape. The phone is right there. We can call someone to save us.
I would say, all things considered, they're actually not in that bad of a position. Their captors are very far away,
I'm gonna try to hop over to
and
I think if we're facing back to back,
they have minimal damage, like literally like a small cut on her head and a small cut on the other person's lip. And their restraints, they probably don't even know how to tie a knot, so they could either break the chair or they can untie each other's ropes, you know, via a back-to-back maneuver. And then this guy comes in and ruins my theory. Dang it. The strong man. It's a good theory though, right guys? I mean, just think about it. Two people in a room together. You're both tied to chairs. Just go back to back and then untie each other. Or maybe someone can find something in that very large laboratory to cut the ropes. Oh yes, that's right. Female actors have this way of persuading the villains of the movie to suddenly forget everything that makes them horrible and just release them from captivity.
No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'd be like, alright, you guys can go. No, I'd be the one in the chair.
What's all this equipment? You making drugs?
Taking a personal interest in your life so I can make you think that I'm your friend so you'll let me go.
Making monsters. Like the one that ate.
See, I'm getting better at talking already.
Like the one that ate that man last night? How do you make a monster?
Oh.
We got cops outside.
And by cops, he literally means two. Because apparently the entire department is made up of 2 cops. The sheriff and the deputy. Unless I'm wrong about that too.
Everybody freeze.
Henry!
He's like, ooh.
Well, now hold on, son. You better put that gun down.
Don't move, or I will shoot you.
You fire that gun, this whole place is likely to explode.
But that's a chance I'm willing to take.
Henry!
Sorry, kid. I'm not.
Charles! What are you doing?
What's she doing?
You know about? Oh my god. Monsters from Bones? Is this you? Is this your doing?
It's not.
Larry,
It's my doting.
you told her?
You had them kill Pappy for one of your damn science experiments?
Pappy. You wouldn't talk.
And then exate him, it was an accident.
Kicked him into the water.
How's he gonna sign over the land? If he's dead, how is he gonna sign over the
The
land?
land? What about my father, you sick bastard?
No one
Charles,
cares.
they kidnapped us. Charles, let me go. Charles, let us go. Charles, look at me, please.
Shut up, Flo.
I'm tied to a freaking chair. Charles, please. I was your wife. I should have killed you, shot you dead yesterday when I had the chance, you sick bastard.
We got Laura. They're gonna kill us.
No one's going to kill you. The K word. Hate that word. It was a long time horror movie fan. I hate that word. The Kail word. Because it is used way too loosely in this day and age. It just doesn't roll off the tongue as easy as saying like butter, you know?
When were you gonna tell me you had my ex-wife tied up in there?
I would have came sooner. Oh.
I thought that was the woman that was asking her. Larry, from now on, you don't think. Larry,
I wasn't aware he thought to begin with.
it's a mess. Kidnapping, murder. Top it all, she's sick. I told you she was sick. Wait a minute. It's a she? Of course it's a she. I designed the eggs to produce only female offspring. That way, if any survived, we'd have a surrogate mother. And now we've done that. She's ready to go into labor.
We're about to add one more offense to their list of offenses: drug possession.
You know what? We got your water source.
A water horse?
Tested that sample
Sweet.
you gave us this morning. Lefties killed the cells of Pappies. They ate right up.
Everybody liked the tags. Alligator movie.
We can't.
Hey, they stole my idea. They're untying each other's ropes back to back.
Hold on. Okay, let me do you. It feels like my hands are more free.
But let's see if they do it properly.
Why didn't you tell me this before? This changes everything. What do you mean? We still ain't got the land. If I know my ex, she'd do anything.
Oh, I mean, I'm not siding with the bad guys here, but there's 3 of them outside, and then there are 2 victims are on the inside, shouldn't at least one of them be watching over them to make sure they don't escape? Just saying.
How we gonna get X down here?
Please believe me when I tell you I'm not a guru, but I do have some common sense. Now she's pretending she got knocked out. Oh wait, I guess she woke back
All
up.
right. Got to get X down the package here. But limit her exposure to seawater.
Why is she even there?
That means we might have to come at her from both ends.
I guess as a food source for the
I'll draw
alligator?
her with the sonar from here. You can corral her with the boat, or you can chase you. Huh. Well, you think she's just gonna come out there just like that? Well, Pavlov proved that all animals can be trained. Have who? Pavlov. Look, it's why we established a feeding schedule where
I need to
every machine
apologize ahead of
is,
time because I forgot
food
that
is.
there are speakers on
Yeah,
both
but she
sides
ain't
of my
been coming out.
tablet, so
How are we gonna know where she's at? You, my friend, are gonna attach a tracking device. Oh.
the quality may have been slightly altered just now.
You just bring
I was led to believe it was only on the right side because that's where the microphone is.
grab her, I'll grab the Hugo.
This is how we learn. Alright, anyways. Advertisement. So we're good. I can stretch my legs. I'm thinking if we don't get booted out of this movie, which by now I don't think we would, but I'm going to assume this is, in terms of quality, the best we're going to get. So that means a lot of these movies we'll watch in the future will probably be much worse. So fair warning. But that's okay because we're going to explore all of the unexplored territory where movie watchers do not dare to go for fear of being scarred for life from terrible movies. But since I love terrible movies, who's with me?
Hey, Doc, we bought you a couple presents.
What is that machine?
It's a sonar vibration generator. It emits powerful sonar pulses in the water, like a giant duck call for reptiles. See, alligators and their ancestors have little spots on their skin, like frowns, but they're really sonic
When I'm not just streaming on my tablet,
receptors to sense
I have to utilize 3 devices at once.
the machine
Just
mimics
to stream, play the movie, and monitor the stream.
only it
And so,
makes it think of much bigger meals.
if you say,
Ain't that right, Doc? Yeah, but in this case, 2 meals.
if you go to an airport, they ask you why you have like 6 phones and 2 tablets and 3 laptops.
Right on cue.
It's probably because you're a YouTuber or a Twitch streamer.
You're not gonna feed us to that thing.
That would be up to you.
What are you talking about?
I need you to sign over your patents now.
Never. I'm never gonna give it to you. why do you want it so bad?
Jesus,
Charles?
just 33 minutes
The
left.
land is full of nutrients.
It's the longest movie I've ever seen.
Between saltwater, freshwater.
Actually, there was that foreign film that was like 4.5 hours long. I think that was the one we saw on the trending list.
Oh, Charles.
It was made by Sandra
I'm not gonna
Cohen.
breed that monster.
Already have. Sign the deed.
Cohen.
Henry goes in the water.
Laura, don't do this. Tim's on his way. He's coming to get us.
Tim. Sheriff? I don't think he's gonna be helping.
What do you mean?
Just sign the deed or Henry goes swimming.
Laura, don't. They're just gonna kill us afterwards.
You better shut your mouth, boy.
No.
Okay, I'll do it. Just promise me you'll let us go after, please, Charles. I can't sign it with my hands tied.
It's the smartest thing anybody said the entire movie,
What happened to you, Charles?
including me.
You used to use science to help people. Look at yourself now. All the land in the world.
See, I have no
Save you
problem
from whatever
talking
that
crap on myself.
monstrosity
It's when
is.
other people talk crap on me that my feelings get hurt. But I can talk crap on myself all I want, okay? I'm not offended by me. So you guys can laugh at me all you want, just do it behind my back, okay? Not to my face.
She's sick. Dangerous. She pops up to feed. You do with a drinking daughter. She's real unpredictable. She'll kill anything that goes anywhere near her nest or her eggs. You ready to go for a swim?
You lying bastard! You're gonna kill us!
Oh, yeah.
No! Please, no!
Hey, Empress!
That's offensive.
No! My house. That bitch blew up my house!
Whoa, that's offensive too. That, however, is perfectly appropriate. And that. It's okay. You still have his feet. He can do the walking, you can do the talking.
Keys! Oh, there are my keys. They must be back inside the cabin.
Oh, forget it. We have to get out of here.
So what, we take the road?
No, it leads to a mile-long bridge with just sitting ducks.
Kill you for what you did to my brother.
Coming! The boat. We have to go back to the boat.
Or that thing is out there.
The quickest way out of here. That swamp is one big maze.
She's right.
Come on.
All she did was blow up your house and cause the death of your brother. I mean, come on, man. Can we all just be friends?
What you did to my brother.
Of course, she's the one that gets hit. The useful one. That doesn't surprise me. By the way, do we even have a name yet for our character? Or,
Damn it. We have to find a way to get
or is she just girl who just got engaged in the IMDb actors list? Or almost engaged, I guess.
There, Boudreaux, come on back. You out there? Boss man says you can help. You better get your gear, because I need you out here.
Better get your gear, cause I need you out here.
We gonna get him.
That actor won a Emmy nomination for the most excited actor during a sci-fi movie production.
Maybe we should stop.
No. Not stop.
Wait. My leg hurts real bad.
All right, I'll tell you what. Why don't we, let's lay down right here and cover up for the night. Hole up. It's like a good hiding spot. Poor buddy.
I just have to make another point. Only one of those two women were carrying him when they both should have been carrying him,
I'll watch him for the night.
but instead she's just making her carry him, which is only adding more physical stress on her body
Bandage it up or something?
when they could do the equal share of the work.
All I've got is a belt.
Sorry.
About time. Tell you something. When we find them, that girl's mine.
Wait. Oh. I'm so confused. Are there multiple characters named Pappy?
Around here somewhere, I can smell it. Come out, wherever you are.
That's so cool looking. I really love the way they capture the beauty of the swamp. And I mean that.
Why isn't she moving?
They make it look scary, but also like I would hang out there for a weekend, you know? I really would.
Yeah.
Where are you? I finished the nest.
Because just because it's a
Why isn't she moving?
swamp
Well, they got away.
doesn't
Who
mean
got away?
Your girl?
it's not beautiful in its
They
own
both got
way.
away.
We'll find them.
We're trying, but we can't do both.
Predator X is about to lay her egg. She has to do that here at Pappy's.
You want us to stop focusing on your ex? Focus on X?
No. Find them, kill them, and then bring Predator X to me.
Gladly.
Has he been on that? He's been on that ladder since the beginning of the movie. So at least today. So let me get this straight. He slept on a ladder? How do you sleep on a ladder? Because when we looked at the clock, it was around 2:30. So he was there all day, all night, and the next day, sleeping in an upwards position on a ladder on a small island in the middle of the swamp.
You dead?
Okay, just wanted to make sure I had that
He lost too much
accurate.
blood in the night.
That would not have killed him.
Walking made it worse.
We had no choice. That thing, it's out
Of
there.
course they had a choice. There were two of them.
Right. I know they were.
I'm not gonna try and do the director's job for him.
We should go.
It's too late.
Back.
Excuse me?
We should go back.
Are you out of
I'm
your
just saying,
mind?
maybe he should have talked to like a paramedic or something
They passed
before
right
he
by here, going in the direction we
filmed
were
this
going.
movie.
We should go
Try and at
back to
least
the
get some
house,
basic
hotwire a
knowledge
boat
of,
or car or whatever, but
you
they're
know,
out here looking for us. They won't expect us to go back there.
the human body and what to do if someone is injured. And I'm just gonna end it there because I'm gonna end up going on a whole rant. And it's the last thing I want to do. I don't know how many of you here are watching now or watching after the stream. I was around when YouTube first started, but when YouTube first started, you'd get 3 copyright strikes and then your channel would be taken down for almost anything. And I was explaining that to someone earlier before the stream. Look at the community guidelines now. They're much more fair, much more lenient on the YouTube community as far as copyright is concerned, especially with music. So no one should complain about YouTube when it's still, in my opinion, the greatest website, app, whatever you want to call it, that exists. I think the biggest problem it faced was some of its technical difficulties on trying to remodel the website and the app to look different. And also, you should never add a dislike button to anything ever for any reason. That is just insensitive. It's like Facebook for a very short time they had the dislike button. It's like, are you trying to make people feel bad about themselves? I mean, I personally don't care. I'm just saying, I think the community as a whole, you know, would appreciate it much more. And bear in mind, you can turn it off if you don't want it, but just saying the idea that they think it's a good idea to have a dislike button.
Henry!
But it's all for their search engines and all that crap, so they can get the most popular videos placed at the front of the page.
We made it down the phone. Okay, let's go.
It's all about the analytics.
This is Sheriff Tim Richards.
But I haven't taken that crash course yet, so don't spoil it for me. Oh.
Hello? Anyone home?
Nobody's home?
Hello?
I'm gonna take a few
Okay,
courses
I'm gonna go
on
back. Maybe they'll have to open a window.
statistics and stuff like that, so I can better understand how to read everything.
Sheriff, this is Louisiana State Trooper. I'm here at your crime scene with the state medical examiner. Where your boys at? Ain't no one here.
If you're a big movie person and you also like to learn watch Crash Course,
Definitely dead. Okay, this is
and watch all their videos, because those videos will help educate you not only in your everyday life, but your future careers, and also if you want to study movies and do videos like this and better understand them and what is going on, then it can help you with that too. So, but I just like learning in general. So,
Leave you alone, honey. Ooh, you're pretty. Look at you. Where's your girlfriend?
so far I found, other than naturally applying what I know to things,
Hold up now, Sheriff.
movies
Sound like
is
you
really
said
the
there's a
only
monster in
thing
your swamp?
I seem to be able to apply any of my knowledge to.
call the National Guard, call the Coast Guard, call every guard we got now. Damn it.
Call the Royal Guard.
Shut the hell up!
Would the Coast Guard show up to a swamp in the middle of nowhere?
Sheriff, this monster ain't missing no
Just
giant
saying.
tooth, is it?
That wasn't a question. Yeah, I still don't know what the heck you're saying, man.
Oh, he coming. He gonna meet us. Let's go.
Oh, God, Froggy, they have Mandy. We have to save her.
It's okay. Let's get you out of here.
Froggy, no, I promise, I would save
But I
her.
thought Froggy had
Hey,
eaten.
gonna get her. Come on.
Froggy, you don't understand. I know where they got her. They're gonna kill her.
I'm sorry, Miss Laura, but you should be aware of what we're gonna do to you when we get there.
Scarecrow 2013.
Chop chop, Dr. LeBlanc, wait for us.
Represent.
Froggy,
Froggy, no.
Charles?
You've turned into a gangster. How can I say? Yeah, that's what God to me.
Taking care of our little problem.
We're about to bring him home.
It's a change of plan. By my calculations, Predator X should be going to labor in the next few hours. Need to get her to Pappy's as fast as we can.
To chase her up the backside?
She seems to be right on track. Just bring the girls to me.
So I guess he's gonna take the eggs
Tell Barry he's fired.
and then run. Is that his plan? And just leave the alligator there?
Barry!
I just don't see how he can run this entire operation with him and a couple people that live in the swamp.
Come on, man. Come on.
How he was able to finance this project. It just blows my mind. I would put that thing in a swimming pool or something. With water, you know. I don't know if it's fresh water or salt water. Well, no, salt water would dehydrate it and it would dry out. I think it's fresh water.
No, I don't understand. This isn't like you.
I don't know.
Please.
I'm not a...
This isn't you, Froggy, please.
You don't know nothing
What
about
is
this.
it?
Come on, put him in my truck.
I don't know, is it biology? See, I haven't taken that course yet, so...
Oh yeah, I forgot. One more message from
I'm not a marine biologist. Yes, that's what it is, a marine biologist. Gosh. Ah, no. I can't take that back.
Everything. He gave you a job, food, even a place to live. How could you just turn your back and betray him like that?
Because that's what he done to my mama. To me,
What are you talking about, huh?
Pappy took my mama on one of his fishing trips. Not soon after he left the first time. Next thing you know, I'm born. You figure it out.
Pappy never said anything.
Because he's ashamed of what he done.
Your brother and sister?
22
Makes
years,
no
your
sense.
Pappy, my pappy, never once looked me in the eye. So now I'm taking all they got eyes for. His daughter and his land.
They're your brother and sister. None of that should matter. I don't know, no matter what you say to your family, you just can't let take anything personally, because family is family, and then you say terrible things to each other, and you say nice things to each other, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day because you're still family. So I think that whatever that guy's name is and whatever that girl's name is just need to get over their problems and just complete this movie as friends, as brother and sister. For Pappy, I almost call him Poppy. Oh, the slow motion again. Yes, thank you. It's just what slow motion so he can fire that bullet and hit. Oh, nope. Word to the wise: if you're gonna stand in front of a moving vehicle with a gun pointed at the moving vehicle with the intention of shooting at it, don't just stand there and wait for the truck to hit you. Move or take the shot. I mean, seriously, in his line of work, he shouldn't be hesitating.
Mandy, come on, Mandy. Froggy.
He can hop out of the driver's seat through the window.
Let's just get you out here, okay? Come on, let's get you out of here.
Gosh, he's so useless.
Ken, you gotta get out of there.
No,
Get out of here. Tell Laura I'm sorry.
just pull him through the window. The window's huge. I swear common sense is something that escapes all of these people. They just let him blow up, and they easily could have saved him. Again, multiple people could band together to do something
No, it's not.
that one person could do,
Charles.
but multiply that
Charles, we have to stop
because you
him.
have
He's
more
gonna help
people
that thing get
to
broke,
help
and if
you.
he does, this place is gonna be crawling with
But
predators.
instead of helping, they just
Tim, we
stand
have
around
to
and do
stop him.
nothing.
We have to get to that thing before he does.
That's the least we gotta do.
Strength in numbers.
Okay. Where's he at?
Follow me.
Okay, since it's an ad break, here's an idea. If the entire source, if the whole problem is this alligator, then why doesn't everybody just leave the swamp? I mean, really, if that is the biggest problem they're facing as a creature in the water, then they could just leave the swamp. Take a car, drive away. End of the movie. Everyone's alive. I don't know. It's easy for me to assume that I could survive the role of these characters far better than they could. But I think in the moment, all the excitement and confusion and fear might cause me to be equally as dysfunctional as all of them. So See all the locations these sci-fi movies shoot in are locations like I would love to go to.
Look, that's the nest. And that's the machine he uses to call it. Pretty sure he's drawing it here now.
Sonar. Sonar.
Do it.
Shut it off. Shut it off and she dies. Down the gun, Tim. I said put the gun down, Tim. Put it down!
Wait. You. What?
Charles, what are you doing? You hate guns.
You've got to be kidding me.
Apparently there's a lot you don't know about me.
He put his gun down.
You're a coward.
They both had a gun. He put his gun down.
Charles.
He doesn't even have his gun pointed at her.
Okay, you can't.
This guy is so.
I also hate people.
I don't want to use the S word, but he is. He's not all there.
Teach anymore. You can't study
I know I'm
science.
not all there either, but I mean, he's really not all there.
Even if it's the greater good of mankind.
But there's two kinds of all there. There's common sense, and then
Charles, that
there's
thing out there is killing people.
irrational behavior. And he's got the common sense thing just completely
Abomination.
has escaped his mind.
It's the future created from the past.
You are a madman.
I'm not a man. I'm a scientist.
It's the same thing.
Society rejects change. Society wants things to stay the same, even if it means killing something off forever. It's not natural. People shouldn't be playing God. Science.
I agree.
One true God. Science did what they said couldn't be done. Brought a creature back from the dead. Back
It's the
from
smartest thing you
extinction.
said all movie. All movie. The smartest thing he said all
Not a
movie.
revelation, but a real,
Is that a
living,
complete sentence?
breathing dinosaur. Charles, no! Go back!
Mandy, stop flailing!
It's the greatest predator in history. Predator X.
Not really. You just have one food source
God.
in a very small body of water with a very large aquatic creature. It's not that it's the world's greatest predator, it's that its food sources are literally the easiest targets. I really hope YouTube doesn't take down this video because I think I pretty much explained everything you need to understand this movie without actually having to go in depth about it in a second video, which I will probably do anyway. Oh man, I cannot wait to just go on a rant about this. I don't think I'll do it tonight though. You guys will probably see that tomorrow. Cause my time, it's already going on 11:30, close to midnight. I mean, I won't be asleep for another few hours anyways, because it's physically impossible for me, but I'm just saying, I'm gonna cherish these videos, and I'm glad that you guys could be here for the journey of helping me, you know, discover what it is that makes us understand these movies. Of course, I'll be doing more research after this, but at least you guys have a good amount of knowledge, so you're not left in the dark and you're not just
Take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
confused, you know? You guys have a good idea of what I'm talking about, or referencing, and you've hopefully watched this maybe even more than once after seeing my stream, because you'll probably want to watch it without my commentary after you've seen it a second time,
Thank you.
or after you've seen it the first time,
Make sure we get some ice on that.
unless you watch it
Thanks, Earl.
without the commentary the first time, or you've already seen it.
What's the damage?
I don't know.
I'll be alright.
Just tell me your life story. That's all I
I said
want.
that thing couldn't run on land.
I didn't think it could.
So, how does it feel to be back
What are your
now,
hopes? What are your
Still think this
dreams?
small town's boring?
When I was a young lad, I dreamt of living in a swamp and creating a genetically mutated alligator creature
You know how I like danger.
capable of being the first recreation
Well, in that
of a
case, I think
dinosaur
I'm
from the
gonna
prehistoric era
One
that I could ride around the
time,
swamp.
Sheriff. Don't think I'm quite ready to date yet.
Well, who said anything about dating? I'm talking about two friends getting together over a steak dinner.
Well, I became a vegetarian in New Orleans. But what the hell? I can go for sushi.
Sushi? Yeah, you know, right now that doesn't really seem all that appealing.
And so, Riverdale was finally, once again, safe for the inhabitants. Meanwhile, back in the swamp, there was one egg still left in the swamp. Okay, or a nest of them. Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna listen to the credits. But if I... Hold on. Okay, so that was the movie. I give it 4 mutated alligators out of 5 mutated alligators. And it's best to rate these things out of 5 because I feel like 10 is just pushing it. So now that we've seen the movie, now that you've seen it, how likely are you to recommend Tubi to a friend? I would say a 10. See, I just made fun of the freaking out of 10 thing, and then Tubi wants to make me feel guilty about it. Yeah, I'll spread the word. I'm going to rate it right now, guys. I'm going to Google. Look for my review on the Play Store. I rated it 5 stars. Tell us more. Rate your experience for ads. I'm going to rate that a 3. Rate your experience for how easy the app is to use. Rated a 4. Describe your experience. Oh, you guys are gonna love my review. Spoiler alert. I'm just going to read it. Said 5 stars. The only movies I like are on Tubi, and I have other paid services. Hail Tubi. Post. So yeah, you guys can just look up my review. 8/22/21. It's on there. Well, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that movie. I enjoy all sci-fi movies. It's just not every movie you can stream. Now, so we'll see. There's plenty of movies out there that you can stream without getting in trouble with YouTube. But I can always spot the ones where the possibility exists because they've either been on television at some point in the past, or they have well-known actors or feature music that you're familiar with. So you want to go for the really, really low-budget films that are filmed with the really, really high-definition cameras, and for some reason these major film studios can't seem to acquire. Anyways, enough about that. Sweet dreams. Dream about... Actually, here's your homework assignment. Other than obviously looking forward to tomorrow's video, everybody meditate and picture yourself in a swamp. And try not to picture the alligator from Alligator X is in the swamp with you. That is the challenge. Alright. Well, have a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this, or if you are currently watching this live on the channel. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace.